The more I understand about that data and the data structure, and the more I understand about how to pull things out, the more I could start in the back of my mind thinking, okay, how can we do this? How can we do an analysis that's going to be meaningful and useful and real and actually accurate data? Because, of course, getting back to the fact that this is healthcare data, people could live or die if this data is wrong. So you want to make sure you get it right. I've worked in 3 hospital merger. I've worked in urgent care. And when these applications are mission critical in a hospital environment, if something goes down, people could die. So you want to make sure that you try and do your utmost to make sure that those things are working. It's chaos. So you want to try and manage the chaos as much as you possibly can. As IT people have to embrace change, we have to make sure that we understand change and we change things as we can. But you want to try and make sure that while you're doing that, you keep the ground underneath you solid enough to keep things running. When I started to work at Lutheran Social Services in New York, when I got there, I rebuilt their entire infrastructure in 2 years, and I rebuilt it in a cloud-based way. 3 years later, that's when COVID happened and we all shut down. The CEO came to me and he said, "We're gonna have to close, and we have clinics that have to stay open. We have homeless shelters. We have schools that are gonna have to teach from home. We've got caseworkers. We've got all kinds of office workers that need to work from home. How long is it gonna take you to prepare us to be able to work remotely?" And I said, "About 3 days." And he looked at me like I was nuts. And we actually did get ready in 3 days. I always think that way when I was at the hospital, right? You figure hospitals aren't moving, they're not going anywhere. So for us at Acupath, we have 2 major applications that are homegrown applications. One of them is a client-based application. It's a laboratory information system for our pathologists that work with us, and they can't afford any downtime. They need this thing to be up all the time. And so to have something that was based in our building, which is what we originally had, just didn't make any sense anymore. When I got there, one of the things they tasked me to do is to have this thing rebuilt. So we rebuilt the entire thing as a web-based application in Azure so that this way it's always available, it's always there, and they have the ability to use it in any given point in time. The idea of really understanding the business and knowing what it is that the people do, because really it's the key thing. I've seen a lot of IT systems fail, and it's because people don't understand the business well enough to know what it is that's needed. If you really understand the business, if you understand what drives your company and what the mission really is about, if you understand those things, it really helps you to build better IT systems.